The most painful thing that has been said to me is, I do not care what you think of me. I've had the most terrible relationship with my mother growing up, and when I finally had the courage to tell her how I feel, she told me she doesn't care what I think of me, and we haven't spoken to date.
I was engaged to a girl for a long time. We were together from just after 2010, and just before that girl I fell in love with. And when I got together with her, I didn't even like her, but I was like a rebound. But I fell in love with her, and I found out that girl is my soulmate. And just before COVID hit, she had cervical cancer, and they removed the cancer, but she died from complications. And my landlord came and told me the next morning, and he held on to me tight, and this is a big guy. And that was so painful. I really tried to end my own life after that. That's something I'm still dealing with to this day. I haven't been with another girl since 2019. It's very difficult for me to overcome that, because that girl was my soulmate. I wasn't worried about sex or looks or any of it. It was past any of that. That was my soulmate. And losing her was, even still, it's painful now. I can't quite get over that.
So how would you advise someone who's going through the same thing that you're going through?
Right, the best thing is to start speaking to people and letting go, and stop holding it inside and bottling it up, but get to speak to people, Christian people, and they can connect with people that have gone through similar situations, or they could even speak to me if I was in connection with some other people. It's not the end. God has somebody else out there for you. Do you know what I mean? So anything is possible, and the reason that we still woke up this morning and we're still alive is because there's a purpose and there's a plan for us. We just need to figure out what that is. Ask God, and He'll set forth a path for us to show us that is the way. Yeah.
The most painful thing I've been told was that I was a loser by my own mother. Like, it happened back in 2015. She told me how much of a loser I am and how I'm never gonna pass my matric. Like, have you ever been told the most heartbreaking thing by the one person whom you thought like she has your back, and she just decides to like crush you at the moment where you need her the most? So far in my 26 years of living, that's the most painful thing I've been told. I've been heartbroken and everything, but then like that coming from your own mother, like it's a different type of pain. So yeah, that's the most heartbreaking thing the most saddest thing I've been told.
The most painfulest thing that I've ever been told in my life was that I'm an ungrateful child. First of all, I'm not perfect, but I'm not a mistake either. So you telling me that I'm an ungrateful child tells me that you don't have respect for yourself. Yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
How did it make me feel?
Yeah.
Fucked up. Yeah, fucked up for days. I lost a lot of self-esteem in myself. I lost self-love, self-respect. I just never lost self-dignity. I became in comparison with people. I stopped all my dreams, stopped believing. Yeah.
So what was the dream?
My dream was to follow Nelson Mandela's footsteps, to be a nation builder, and that's why I started learning all these languages. I grew up in an orphanage, I'm not gonna lie about it. I've been on the street before, I've met my parents before, still didn't work out, and here I am today and I'm still surviving. And that at the end, after I met my dad and I saw what kind of person he was, that's when I told myself I can do better. My self-motivation came back, and that's why I'm so open and bubbly with people these days. No matter where I get to, it's at the end. You don't have to love people. You don't have to be loved for you to love yourself. You just have to be you. Don't care what people say. They're always gonna talk. Whether you do good or bad, they're still gonna talk. At the end, you're doing it for who you are and what you believe in. Yeah, and according to believing, the only person who can judge you is God. And if if God comes to judge me, then I'll wait for that time to come. Yeah. I won't be saying I'm sitting innocent here. I'm not ready for judgment day, but I'll cross the bridge when I get there. Yeah.
The most painful thing that I have ever been told was that I was stupid. And I believed it for a very long time. But now it's just working through it, you know.
And how did you feel when someone said that to you?
Obviously horrible. Dude, I was like in grade what? Between grade 6 or 7. Remember, like, you're going through your teenage years, your hormones are going up and down, you know, it was a lot, man. And you end up believing it, and for years you just believe all the negativity that people just tell you. And then going out of that hole is another job and a half, which is what I'm trying to do now, Arnold.
So is someone close to you or just a random stranger?
Someone very close to me, like in my immediate family. So yeah, it was hard.
Life. I think it was 2018. I was doing my first year. I was doing BSc in plant production in University of Limpopo. And on my first year, first semester, I failed all the modules. Second semester, I failed every module. So it was a difficult moment for me. But as time goes on, I just changed the course, and then I find other ways to study, other strategies in which I can conquer my difficulties in academics. And now I'm doing another course. I'm doing chemical engineering, and things are going well. And for me, first of all, I thought it was the end of everything when I failed. But you know what? It was an open to a lot of opportunities, because it made me to move from what I was doing to another course. So sometimes you may find that God has put another purpose for you, and maybe the path that you are going is not right. That's why you are failing. So for me to change the course, it's what helped me, and now I'm fine. I'm free, and I love the course that I'm doing. And I think at first what I chose was something that I did not even love. So yeah.